There's a Williams System 11C MPU out of a Cyclone, and this board came in for rehab, and so what I have done is I've replaced the 22 UF microfarad capacitor here in the reset. We also have 3 new 100 UF capacitors here in the power input, as well as replace the power input header there. We've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sockets that have been replaced here on the board. So both of the CPUs, all 4 of the ROMs, as well as NVRAM installed here on the board. And I did install one of the old Ramtron chips that I have. I'm currently out of my surface mount chips. These things sold out both at Mouser and DigiKey and aren't being they're not being restocked until later this month, and then once they sell out of these, I believe it's about 3 or 4 months before their next restock. So what I'm gonna have to do is stock about 3 to 4 months of the FRAM chips, which are, I think, God, they charge like $6 a pop for those. They're not cheap at all. But anyways, moving on, we've replaced both the 10 UF capacitors here in the sound section as well on this board. And so I've already got it powered up and set to free play. And here's the lamp matrix dancing, but let's go ahead and get this thing in a test. And I don't have a soundboard attached, so no music coming off the board. But we'll go ahead and cycle the displays here. And as you can see, that is all functioning properly. Yeah, moving into lamps. And then single lamp test. And that ghosting effect that you see is just to do with the LED block itself. That's not actually ghosting in the game there at all. And here is the solenoid test. So we're cycling both the A side and C side here of each of the solenoids. The red LED indicating the A side and blue LED indicating the C side there. I believe these two are to do with the wheel. And that is all the actually, sorry, we can test the special solenoids there with the switches and get a little strobing effect going on with my camera. But now switch test, so we're just going through testing both rows and columns, moving diagonally through the switch matrix, and all 64 switches there are reporting. And there's that wheel test there, which obviously we're not inside of a game, so we cannot test that. But let's go ahead and cycle through the rest of these and get it to reset. And there we are. We are 100% good to go. I will go ahead and get this thing washed up and packaged back up for you. Thank you so much.